What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shakes coming, guys, with a video announcement. I want to go over Christian Harris. Now, this was some news the other day. I didn't get a chance to go over Christian Harris. I went on a pre-draft visit for the Eagles, and this is pretty much, it's Sunday now. So as of, this week, that's pretty much it. I mean, you cannot bring any more pre-draft visits in during draft week. Christian Harris is probably one of the very few linebackers I looked at beginning of the offseason this year, and I got to say, between his coverage, tackling, physicality, as his athleticism is probably my favorite part about him, is really good. As a pass rusher, he's fantastic. Blitzing, he's capable, very physical, can get to the quarterback, can lay the boom on somebody. If you guys didn't know, Christian Harris used to be a wide receiver, and I think he used to play safety or corner. I think it's safety. I think he used to play safety and wide receiver, but he was pretty much a pure starter at linebacker his freshman year at Alabama, which was fantastic. So you're getting a really good player here. I'm really glad they brought in Christian Harris on a visit, one of my favorite linebackers. And after the Kaiser White signing, I figured they weren't going linebacker in the first round. They'd do anything to not draft a linebacker in the first round. So if you're looking for Nakobe Dean or Devin Lloyd, probably not going to happen. Now in the second round, totally, Eagles could be in a big position, but they're at 51, so it's not really a great second round pick. I think they might have to move up just a little bit and see what he could do, what the Eagles can do in this draft. But you have Kaiser White, TJ Edwards are on 1-year deals this year. I mean, that's pretty much it. They are going to be free agents. I looked over it again. I thought TJ Edwards was on a contract year for another year through 2023, but that's not the case. It's a voided contract. So really, at the end of the day, they won't lose much if they get rid of TJ Edwards after this year. So you're down to no linebackers besides Davion Taylor, that's trying to come back from injury, that he was injured twice last year in preseason and then before the bye week, right? Pretty much when the bye week was here at week 10. So you're going to be down to no linebackers. So I really think the Eagles have to bring in a thumper at linebacker. They have to go get Christian Harris. I would love it at this point. I really would. They got two picks in the first round. You got 15, 18. You have the 51st pick, which Eagles have enough compensation to get another first round pick if they really want, with 2/3, 3/5, a 6, and 2 7ths. So I mean, they got a lot of draft picks for it. But Christian Harris, a pre-draft visit, very happy. I was happy with the combine as well. 4.44 40-yard. I mean, that's crazy. And then his broad jump was 11 feet, which is absolutely amazing. So this guy is an athletic freak of nature at this point. So I'm kind of excited that they brought him in, and maybe they actually change the time. Maybe they actually go to a linebacker in the second round, and Christian Harris is there. They'll go grab him. So we'll see. I'll be really excited for it. Other news: Kadarius Toney looks like the Giants are going to be trading him or looking to trade him, probably for a lot of compensation, but they're not going to get much. I know he was a first round pick. He was the 20th, 21st pick from the Giants. And Kadarius Toney, between injuries, being used as a situational type wide receiver, and only 420 yards, no touchdowns. Not much there. I mean, I was a big fan of Kadarius Toney from Florida coming out last year, and he's very slippery. He's very twitchy. I mean, he's very fast. I mean, he's all speed. But I guess the Giants are trying to move on, and I would stay away from this. I wouldn't touch this. I wouldn't waste my time on this. So, I mean, you're less than a week away from the draft, and what are they going to get for him right now? I mean, they're trying to get some high compensation for Kadarius Toney, and I don't think they're going to get anything for him. I think that maybe he'll just stay on the roster. I mean, he's really not that expensive. I mean, he's getting paid a few $1 million, but it's not the worst in the world. It's not a contract year. He's only going to his second year. So, I mean, at this point, if they don't get a trade, they'll probably most likely keep him, or maybe there's another team that'll take a chance. But I don't want the Eagles going after this. I want them to stay put. And I don't think the Eagles would even trade with the Giants anyway, because, they would try to we would try to fork over more picks, just because it's within the division and being a rival. So we'll see what happens with that. But other than that, guys, I'm really happy with Christian Harris coming in for a visit. And you know what? I think this would be the most perfect pick in the second round. He would solidify the linebacker position, and we would have our future star at linebacker. I mean, I would like to add more than just Christian Harris, don't get me wrong. I think they'll add a couple linebackers probably later in the draft for some bodies to see what they could do in some competition. You never know, you could find down the road. I mean, we drafted 2 linebackers in the 6th and 7th round last year that haven't even worked out, Jacoby Stevens and Patrick Johnson from Tulane. So, I would love for them to go in the second round to get a pure starter and a pure freak athlete in Christian Harris. And I think he would do a fantastic job here. So when it comes to his pass rushing ability. Reminds me of Trent Cole in a lot of ways too, playing that outside linebacker type if that's where they want to put him. But you have 2 free agent linebackers after this year going to be leaving the Eagles if they don't extend one of them or whatever they're doing or what the plan is going to be. So it's an important year, and I think they need to add another body because Davion Taylor coming in, if both of these guys leave or one of them leave after this year in 22, I just don't have much faith in Davion Taylor staying healthy. And if he does, then, he's going to work out really well because I thought that combination with TJ Edwards and Davion Taylor was, I think, the first combination we really did like. And remember, the Eagles kept 7 linebackers on the roster last year. Remember, they kept two running backs and 7 linebackers, and we were pretty much trying to figure out why they keep 7 linebackers. Well, they want to find out who's going to be the guy. If they could really find something out of some of these guys. Now, TJ Edwards has always had flash, but he never got that pure starter job. And I think he played fantastic. I think he's a solid guy. I think he's above average, but he's not the guy. But Christian Harris, I think, would really, fresh the mold up a little bit, and he would fit the mold for the Eagles. And I'm excited. So not to drag on too much about it. But other than that, guys, let me guys know what you guys think about Christian Harris. Coming to the Philadelphia Eagles, and obviously the Kadarius Toney trade. Would you try to trade for him, and would you stay away from it? So other than that, guys, pretty much it. I will see you on the next one. SHAKESQUAD up, follow us live. Peace out, guys. Peace.